You're watching CSBK TV, and we're following up on a story that we have on Darren James and Michael Taylor, both riders in the XR 1200 class by Harley Davidson, and both riders riding hurt. And we want to get a professional opinion on this, and we've come under the tent here of Eli DeCash, and his helper this weekend is Steve Walker, Dr. Steve Walker from Carleton Place, Ontario. Doc, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. We know you're busy with Eli this morning, what have you, but as you know, we want an official, a professional opinion on what's going on. There are two riders that are riding hurt. Your thoughts?
Well, certainly I've already attended to Darren, and I've actually had a colleague of mine out in Vancouver see him and assess him and you know, produce a good treatment plan for him. I haven't had a chance to check on Michael yet, but Darren has got a fractured ankle. It's a stable fracture, so it doesn't need to have a surgery done to it. It's the kind of fracture that actually when he stands on it kind of puts the two fracture ends together. So it actually kind of helps the healing a little bit. I've gone down and I've done a good taping job and put Darren's boot on, so I feel comfortable that it's a stable fracture. It won't impede his healing. It will impede his performance because it's pretty painful. And you know, he's taken some mild painkillers, just some Advil and things like that. Nothing more powerful than that. And I think he'll be fine. He just needs to kind of finish in the top 8. He wants to maintain his second place in the championship. Michael Taylor's a little different. He's had surgery on his femur, and I just watched him walk past. He just got here about 10 minutes ago, and he's actually walking pretty well. Michael Taylor's worked through so many injuries over the years, and you know, he really is a professional. He knows what he's doing, and we'll have to have a little chat with him and see how he's making out and see how he can perform.
Well, as Taylor said to us, he says he'll go out there, and if he feels that if he's not comfortable, or indeed if he's a deterrent to another rider, if he's causing any problems on the racetrack for not being able to keep up his pace, then he'll pull off.
Yeah, I think that's always our worry. Is, you know, you've got both the individual to worry about their own safety, but they're impacting the safety of all the other racers out there. And my view is always, you know, if you can, you know, if it's got an upper body injury, if you can drop and give me 10 push-ups, you're probably okay to push a lap around here. And if you can stand and give me 10 deep squats, you're in good shape to do a lap around here. So
you don't honestly think that Michael Taylor's going to do 10 deep squats?
Okay, maybe not so deep.
But basically, we have no concerns. These guys are professionals. They know what they're doing. They've already had their doctor's approvals to be here, and now we're basically getting a nod from you.
Exactly, exactly. You got the nod from me. I'll look into Michael's a little bit closer. We've got a good medical staff here with CSBK this weekend, so I think our rider's going to be good to go.
Okay, you talked about the medical staff, and I know you're busy with Eli. Are you going to be called upon at all this weekend?
Well, you know me, Frank. I can't stay away. And these riders, these are my patients. So the fellow who's on today is an orthopedic surgeon. So he's a good guy, but if he needs a second hand, I'm right there.
We've been talking with Doc Walker, Dr. Steve Walker, and that's a professional medical opinion.